Hi everyone, we're going to graph this piecewise defined function and evaluate f of 0, f of 2, and f of log base e of 17. So the first thing you know is when you see something like this, this is really x is less than 2 or x is greater than 2. Alright, it just can't be 2. Alright, so let's get started and graph it. You should be familiar with e to the x. So we want to graph our critical value here is 2. So let's go to 2. We know at 2 it can't be, it has to be 1. So let's do this one. At 2 it has to be 1. So there's that point. However, let's go ahead and plug into 2 to e to the x. So that's e squared. Now we know e is 2.718. So when you square it, that's going to be, if it was 3 squared, it would be 9. So let's just say it's a little less than 9 and estimate. So we go up here and just draw an open value because it can't equal 2. Now e cubed, so if we go to 3 here for x is bigger than 2, that's going to go way up to close to 27 or less. So there's that. If you plug in 0, e to the 0 equals 1. So there's your y-intercept. And if you plug in negative 1, that equals 1 over 2.718, which is 0.37. So it's like a little bigger than a third. And then it keeps going down here, but it never crosses our horizontal asymptote, which is y equals 0. This is your x-axis, but this line right here is y equals 0. So I'm assuming when you're getting to these, you know how to graph e to the x. So it kind of shoots up like that. All right, so that's your graph. Now what you have here is it's continuous. It goes up here, but then you have this open interval here. And at 2, it actually equals 1. This is called a point discontinuity. All right, so you're going to need that for calculus. Now, we have to evaluate this. So at f of 0, we already kind of did that. F of 0, that belongs to this piece. So that's going to equal 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. All right, you plug in 2, we go here, that's 1. And now for this one, we're going to plug this one into up here, because that doesn't equal 2. So we have e to the log base e of 17. Now, what we're going to do with this, and some of you all know the answer already is 17, but I just want to go over this quickly. If you set this to y, first of all, oh, this should be e. First of all, log base e is shorthand, set it to y, is shorthand for ln of x. So ln of e is shorthand for ln, for natural log. So what we're going to do is take ln of both sides. We set this to y. Log base e of 17 equals ln of e. Now using your power property, let's move this in front here. So you get log base e of 17 equal times ln of e. This should be a y. Equals ln of y. Now ln of e is just 1. And we know ln of e is shorthand for ln. So this is just ln. So the answer to this is going to be 17. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.